Hey, it's me again. So, today we're going to talk about a topic. And I totally just spent the last 12 minutes of my life making another sex ed video, I guess you'd want to call it, about this same topic. And I was really kind of pissed that it got deleted. I was like, what the fuck? So, today I'm going to be your teacher about sex ed. Because obviously, the teenagers and well, everybody are just fucking stupid about sex nowadays. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, people are stupid. Okay, one, sex is not a pastime activity. It is something that two people that are in love should do. Not just like, oh, hey, Bob, how you doing today? You know, oh, you're bored too? Me too. Let's go have sex. Or, hey, Jill, we're at work. There's a cooler. Me, you, we could have a good time. You know what I mean? Like, no. So, I spent the last, like, 4 hours of my life Googling sex. Sex, so I can educate you guys. Okay, so first off, let's just rewind this to, like, way back in the day to this motherfucker. Okay, I don't know about you guys nowadays, but I mean, like, when I was in school, they brought this shit out. Like, I don't know what they use now, like, I mean, because sex has changed so much. But I mean, like, okay, first off, can I just point a fact out? This right here does not look like anything I've ever seen in a man's pants. Or technically in a lesbian's pants either. Like, if your shit looks like this, go to the doctor. Like, you have problems. Like, I never quite understood why they use banana. Like, that's fucking weird. So, start this thing off. Every one of you lovely ladies and gentlemen out there should invest in one of these. It's a condom. Yeah, they're not, like, they don't always work. But, I mean, you should try it, because there's a lot of teen pregnancies out there, and it's kind of ridiculous. And I read this fact, like, hold on one sec, I actually have it right here, and it kind of, like, it blew me away. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, so right here. According to the Earth Day Foundation, the sperm count of the average American male is 30% down from 30 years. Have they not, like, looked outside? 30 years ago, I don't think there was remotely as many as babies they are out here. Like, it's fucking insane. Like, I go into school, like, I'll just walk up in there, and I feel like I should be, like, in a maternity store. There's babies here, babies there, babies, you know? Like, I have nothing wrong with people who have babies, because, I mean, my mom was, like, a teenage mom, and, I mean, I love my mom. My mom's, like, the coolest lady ever, and she's a great mom. But, I mean, like, the fact of the matter is, like, people are having kids when they're, like, 15. Like, people are having sex, like, in the 5th grade. You know what I mean? Like, I met this kid who was, oh my god, how old did he say? He was, like, 13. Like, I totally don't know if he was, like, talking up his ass and shit like that. But he was telling me, like, how these girls are, like, sending him, like, naked pictures and shit like that. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like, when I was 13, like, I was outside playing, you know what I mean? Like, I was playing in the dirt. You know, I thought boys were nasty. I thought girls were gross. I was like, ew, you know, just, I'm gonna play my Yu-Gi-Oh!, my fucking Pokemon cards. Like, dude, get the fuck out of my face. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand it. Because, you know, personally me, and judge me or not, I lost my virginity when I was 16 years old. You know what I mean? I didn't technically lose my first kiss till I was 15 years old. I was, like, in the 8th grade and I lost my kiss. And it was because at my birthday party we were playing Spin the Bottle. And I was so fucking nervous. Like, I didn't want to touch him. I mean, that's weird. You know what I mean? Because, like, that wasn't my priority. Like, people have literally made sex, like, a necessity. Like, oh, if I don't have sex, I'm gonna die. It's like, what the fuck? And did you know that there are 25 different types of STDs out there now? Like, Well, I'm pretty sure there's more, but I mean common STDs. And like of that movie, like if I ever have children, you know what I'm gonna tell my children? You have sex, you're gonna get AIDS, and when you get AIDS, you're gonna die. Like that is what I'm gonna tell my children, because my kids aren't ever gonna have sex. Like if you're watching this like 10 years down the road, children, you're not having sex till I die. You know what I mean? Like I don't care if you're 18, I'll fucking lock you in my basement. Like you ain't about to have no babies up in my house. So I looked up some few things, and, you know, so, for all of you crazy fucking weirdos having sex at the age of, like, 15, if you're feeling these, like, common symptoms of, like, soreness, unusual lumps or sore, itching pain when urinating, or unusual discharge, go get your shit fucking checked, like, especially if you're feeling that kind of shit, and you're still, like, boinking around, bitch, please, if somebody gave me an STD, I would not be cool with it. I'd probably, like, slap them with this fucking banana and shove this fucking blown up condom down their fucking mouth. Like, I would freak the hell out. And, like, I don't understand it. Like, I don't. Like, somebody please fucking, like, explain to me why sex has just become so pointless. Like, remember, like, when you were kids and, like, sex was icky and nasty and, like, oh my god, you want me to touch your pee-pee? Like, that's fucking gross. Like, no, like, I'm not saying, like, sex is bad, because, I mean, sex is wonderful, sex is sex, but I mean, like, that's, I don't know, people have just abused it way too much to the fact that, like, it's pointless, and it's kind of sad. So, I was reading, and did you know that between the age of 20 and 70, you actually spend 6 hours average having sex? Like, only 600? Like, I know by the time I'm 70, that shit's probably gonna be, like, doubled, you know what I mean? Oh my god, like, not like a whore, just, you know, people enjoy shit. But anyways, getting back to what I was saying. Oh yeah, and then I read this other fact. I literally, like, I cannot eat a cookie without, like, thinking about this, because it says, Americans spend twice as much as money on pornography than they do on cookies. So now, like, when I go to, like, xhamster.com or some shit, I'm thinking about cookies. Like, all I'm gonna think about is a fucking cookie man, you know what I mean? Like, thanks for fucking, like, fucking my shit up. This shit's just ridiculous. So yeah, you know what else I kind of wonder? Back to this whole condom scenario. We were having this conversation, me and a family member, about lesbians using condoms. Okay, first off, what are you trying to prevent? Like, honestly, godly, if I was with somebody and, like, a woman, because I'm a lesbian, like, if they brought a condom into my bed, I'd probably, like, jump up and, like, shove my head between their legs and be like, yo, what the fuck are you hiding down there, you know what I mean? Like, there's no point for a condom. Like, if you're literally, like, need lubrication that bad because you're that beat, it's called lube, you know? I mean, there's, like, millions of different kinds. Like, don't do this. It's weird. Like, condoms are for boy peepees, not for two girls. That shit's weird. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get, like, a million fucking, like, hate mails, like, oh my god, my kid watched this, and I'm totally fucking offended by it. Okay, one, like, your kid, if he's watching it, like, one, shouldn't be on fucking YouTube, because, I mean, there's weirder shit out there. Like, I fucking went on YouTube the other day, there's some, like, fat girl, like, jumping on some tiny-ass man, and this, like, little man was all getting pleasure about him, like, ew, like, who phoned in Shamu, you know what I mean? Like, some fat bitch, like, jumped on me, it'd be done. Anyway, what? Anyways. So, you know what I'm kind of interested in? And, like, the different ways parents bring up sex, you know what I mean? Like, everybody's used to, like, oh, the birds and the bees, you know? And, like, oh, when a man truly loves a woman. But, I mean, like, the way I found out about sex was, like, the weirdest way, you know? I have an older sister who's 2 years older than me. And, you know, like I told you earlier, like, I've never quite been that, like, oh, look at me, fuck me, you know, I'm so whorish, I guess you'd want to call it, you know what I mean? Like, I was always, like, anti-sex, like, get the fuck away from me. So, you know, like, I had my sister and her friends, like, always tell me, like, oh, one day you're gonna, like, find somebody and he's gonna shove his giant-ass cock in you. And it's like, um, excuse me? Like, no. Like, nobody's gonna shove nothing in me. And I think, honestly, like, that is what terrified me for so long. Like, people just, like, approach the situation, like, either one, over too far, where it, like, terrifies people, like, it terrified me for many years, or they're, like, they make it so nonchalant, like, oh, it's just sex, you know, oh, you're 15, you want to know about sex? You know, it's whatever, you're gonna have sex your whole life, so why not just start early? No, like, honestly, like, this is me making you a promise, like, if your kids or whoever you need to have sex talks to need something, like, literally, tell them to come to me. Like, I'll fucking be legit about it, you know? Like, because, honestly, I wish somebody would have been, like, normal about when they told me about sex, because I think it would have, like, changed a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I wish I would have got the whole birds and bees shit instead of, like, oh, you're gonna get drunk and some dude's gonna stick his wee-wee in your pee-pee. Like, what the fuck? You know, and I don't know. Sex is so fucking crazy. It's stupid. And literally, like, the worst topic to Google, I found out, is Googling sex. Don't Google sex. Like, unless you're really bored and looking for some freaky ass shit, Google sex, because I honestly, cookies, bananas, and Google have been ruined for the whole rest of my life. Like, I can't handle it. It's so weird. It's so weird. Blah. You know something I haven't really else, like, got? When people do oral sex. That shit is disgusting, okay? I don't care. I'm a lesbian. Proud of it. Woohoo, you know? But I don't care, like, ew, no. And even if, like, I didn't like women, ew, no. First off, your piss comes out of that. Like, you pee out of your crotch. You know what I mean? That's nasty, you know? Like, I do not know how many times I pulled, like, the 8 card where you're like, oh yeah, I got the balls. So you go down, and then you, like, swiftly go up, because you're like, oh god, tuna, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know about you, I don't like seafood. I ain't about to have my moment ruined, because I got, like, all-you-can-eat Long John Silver's down in her pants. Like, hell no, disgusting. Or you have, like, the bitches that, like, look like they could open a fucking bread shop because they have so much yeast down there. Like, how hard is it to clean your fucking vagina? Like, soap, water, daily showers? Like, that's all it takes? Like, nah. It's fucking sick. So pretty much, like, what I'm getting down to, because, I mean, I'm at, like, 14 minutes, and pretty sure, like, nobody's gonna watch this, like, whole video. I mean, like, if you do watch this whole video, totally comment that shit, because, you know, like, that would totally give me, like, a big head, and, like, I'd actually feel kind of, like, accomplished, because, I mean, like, I go on YouTube, and I'm like, oh my god, people are actually, like, watching my videos. That's so cool, because, honestly, I wouldn't watch my videos, because I'm just some crazy white bitch that, like, rambles about everything, you know? But, I mean, like, honestly, like I was saying, like, what I'm getting down to is pretty much, like, don't waste your life. Like, I'm not saying that, like, sex is a waste of life, but I mean, like, don't waste your time on something you have the rest of your life to do. You know what I mean? Like, live your life like a normal person. Go outside. Go do something, you know what I mean? Like, don't just be like, actually have, like, a normal relationship. Don't base your relationships on sex, because honestly, I've seen so many relationships just based on sex, and it's so fucking retarded. Like, whatever happened to being like, oh, I love you, now it's just like, oh, I love you, pull down your pants, show me your titty, you know what I mean? Like, no, like, just be normal for like 2 seconds of your fucking life, and you know. But you know, I'm not sitting here trying to say like, oh, be pure, you know, let's just be all Jesus-y and be like, no offense, because I love Jesus, but I mean like, just fucking keep your dick in your pants and your fingers in your pockets and your vagina in your pants. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna kill anybody. Like, it's gross, you know? Between the STDs and the pregnancies and the labels you get for having sex, honestly, it's not worth it.